Meanwhile, America is bracing for a government shutdown with no deal in sight. Republican infighting in the House of Representatives once again failing to get enough votes to even begin debating the defense authorization bill. Now, Liz Landers has our coverage from Washington.
A government shutdown could happen in a little more than a week if a short-term funding bill isn't passed by midnight on October 1st.
The resolution is not adopted.
House Speaker Kevin McCarthy suffering another setback today after some hardline conservative Republicans joined Democrats to vote down a bill to even begin debate on a defense spending bill. It's the second time this week that's happened.
This is a whole new concept of individuals that just want to burn the whole place down. That doesn't work.
McCarthy under pressure by far-right Republicans to cut spending significantly or potentially face being ousted from the Speaker's chair.
I believe that it is really kind of frivolous in the cuts because they only occur for 30 days. I don't think it would lead to any programmatic reform.
But the GOP infighting continues as other House Republicans urge their colleagues to compromise.
We're one half of 1/3 of the decision-making process. But we act as though we can impose our will on the entire Congress, and we just simply can't do that.
And as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is in Washington seeking additional U.S. funding for his war against Russia, that aid has become a major disagreement between Democrats and Republicans.
President Zelensky is leading a country that is right at the forefront in the fight for democracy.
I want to make sure there's accountability where the resources are going. I want to see a plan of what we're looking for victory.
And Zelensky's visit to Capitol Hill and the White House comes as Biden announced today a new aid package for Ukraine worth hundreds of millions of dollars. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
Meanwhile, area farmers are concerned about the impact of a shutdown if no new farm bill is approved. Officials estimate the next farm bill could top $1 trillion for the first time ever. And tensions are boiling over as the southern border is seeing a surge of migrants crossing into the U.S. Now, overwhelmed local officials across the country are pleading for action from Washington. The Biden administration announcing 800 additional National Guard troops are headed to assist Customs and Border Protection. Nearly 500,000 Venezuelans are getting temporary legal status for 18 months, allowing them to work and reduce the strain on housing and other resources.
This issue will destroy New York City.
Earlier this week, officials temporarily shut down trains south of El Paso, Texas, near Ciudad Juarez, after about half a dozen migrant deaths were reported. Well, one person is dead and several others are hurt after a bus crash in New York. You can see the bus ended up rolling down an embankment. New York State Police say it happened about 45 miles northwest of New York City. The bus ended up on its side in trees, several yards off the road. It was taking a group of high school students to Pennsylvania for band camp.